Before I start the show, I just need a volunteer from my audience. Would anyone like to volunteer? Instagram? Facebook? Facebook, okay. Facebook? No, Instagram. Instagram? Yes, are you volunteering? They're volunteering. Okay, Instagram. I'd like you to take this. It's a very expensive scarf and wrap it around the back of your head like this and stare out into the distance like your life is not working out as you planned it. That's good. You're really good. You're doing a really good job. Good. You guys are good at this. Sorry, Facebook, but they're really good. Okay, here you go. Here's the scarf. Prologue. Convincing mother. Mother, 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 put that down. Mother, put that down, mother. Listen. Mother, I have something very important to tell you. I'm moving to Mexico. Napoleon has made me an offer I can't refuse. Act 1. Napoleon makes me an offer I can't refuse. So I'm sitting there in the pub the other day just combing my beard because it's a Wednesday. I like to comb my beard on Wednesdays. And Napoleon walks in. And he's not that short. Well, Napoleon III, he's not that short. It's like every generation they get taller or something. So I'm just sitting there stroking my beard, clearly focused on my beard because it's a pretty amazing beard, isn't it? I mean, seriously, I've been growing this for years. Seriously, people, this is good stuff. So Napoleon walks in. And he says to me, Max, I have a proposal for you. And I'm thinking, great. He probably wants to borrow money again. You ever have a friend like that? Every time they have a proposal for you, they just want to borrow a little bit of money. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, we all got friends like that. So I say to him, not now, I'm busy. It just comes out of my mouth. Not now, I'm busy. And you should have seen how red his face got. His face was as red as salsa. I mean the red kind, not the green kind. Even his little bodyguard, did I mention him? He had like a little short bodyguard. Even his little bodyguard stifled a laugh. But then Napoleon became very fierce and he said to me, Max, I need you to be Emperor of Mexico. And I'm like, what? Like Mexico? Seriously? I'm like, is this April 1st or something? Like, Napoleon, did you just like punk me or something? Like, where are the cameras? And he's like, there are no cameras, for real. And I'm like, for real, real? And he's like, for real, real, real. And I'm like, what? Because like Mexico, I haven't even heard of that place before. I don't even know where that is. And then as if he can read my thoughts, he says, Mexico is in North America. And I'm like, what? Let me check my Google Maps because something's not computing. He says, hold on, I have a hard copy. I say, I love that show. He says, not the show, you idiot. I say, no, I'm just trying to make a joke. And then he unfurls this big map and he points to this country with his big fat Napoleon III finger. And what struck me as strange, the first thing that struck me as strange, is that it looks like a boot. Like here's like the heel and here's, here's like the heel and here's where you put your little toesies and everything. It looks like a boot, like a fancy boot, but a boot nonetheless. So I turn to him, I'm like, Napoleon, why would I want to be emperor of a goddamn country that looks like a boot? But then the wheels start turning in my head, and I start thinking about my older bro Franz, who is going to be the next emperor of Austria. And then there's my mom, who already treats him like he's a freaking archduke. Thanks, Ma. And then there's me, just stuck in the Navy. Yeah, I'm an admiral and all, which is pretty cool, but still. And then there's my pa, who is the Emperor of Austria. And I'm thinking, man, wait till my older bro Franz hears news of this. His face is gonna drop. His face is gonna drop off of his face. He'll never see this one coming. Me, a freaking emperor? Not in his wildest dreams. And I'm thinking back to the schoolyard, all the kids making fun of me. Oh, Maxie Jr. Oh, Max, 2 years too late. Oh, Max, why can't you be more like Franz? This'll teach him. This'll show him. So then Napoleon says to me, so Max, how does Emperor Maximiliano sound? And I'm like, it sounds weird. Why the O? And he's like, they speak Spanish. I'm like, oh, Spanish, that's cool. I like Spanish. Maximiliano, it has a nice sound. Maximiliano, 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 soy el emperador de Mexico. So then I turn to Napoleon and I say, listen, I'll do it, but only if they vote for me. And he's like, whoa, who the hell votes for an emperor? I'm like, listen, Napoleon, I'm not going to just go to some country and not, be voted in. I want the people to want me. It's called consent, Napoleon, and I think it's very important, okay? I'm not going to go over and just be some sort of dictator, okay? I want to be wanted by the people, all right? Okay, so I'll go, and that way, if they vote for me, that way I can be too legit to quit, okay? And then he grows very fierce, and he had a glint in his eye like this, and he said, oh, they'll vote for you, I'm sure. So from what I understand, or what I was told, Napoleon III went to Mexico, and he distributed ballots. And he made it a very competitive race, seriously. I mean, first on the ballot, as you can see here, was Benito Juarez, who was the current president of Mexico, but Napoleon said he wasn't legit, so it doesn't count. And then there's me right here, Emperor Maximiliano. Sounds pretty good. And finally, Vicente Fernandez, who's this really famous Mexican singer that no one even cares about, but Mexicans. Elections are nerve-wracking. I just sat at home stroking my beard. I mean, seriously, people, this was big stuff. This was big news. I was really nervous. I mean, the whole world was watching this election. CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, BBC, Animal Planet, you name it. The whole world wanted to know who's going to be the next emperor of Mexico. I mean, people, this was big stuff. I had televised debates, I kissed babies, and most importantly, I told people the truth. I would improve Mexico. I even had this kick-ass slogan, Haz Mexico mejor otra vez. It was amazing. I had it printed on these red hats. The people freaking loved it. I sold like 1 million of these things. I packed stadiums everywhere. I was going to fight for workers' rights, end child labor, all the bread and butter of a decent society. Finally, the night of the election came in, and the election results came in really fast. It only took the people about 1 minute to vote. In a democracy, you usually only have about 1 minute to vote, and that's always on a Tuesday, too. You now have 1 minute to vote, Instagram. You can type into your little comments all you want, type who you want. You have 3 options, Benito Juarez, Maximiliano, the one you should choose, or Vicente Fernandez. You now have 30 seconds to vote. Your votes are being tallied right now. The polls are closing. The polls are closed. The lines are really long. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry we can't count your vote. The lines are really long. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Your vote might not count if you don't get there in time. Oh, you're busy? I'm sorry. You had work? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But this is a democracy. We can't wait for you. Okay? We can't wait for everybody. The slow people are slow. Right? Isn't that right, slow people? All right. It's over. Finally, the results came in. Can I check out the results? Okay. Let's see what... Oh, wow. Straight up Maximilian. Thank you, Instagram. I love you. You're not owned by Facebook, right? Facebook? Okay. Checking the votes. Wow. Oh, my God. Maximiliano. That's 1. Maximiliano. 2. Maximiliano. 3. Benito Juarez, too late, doesn't count. Vicente Fernandez, he's a singer, he's not a president. Maximiliano, yeah! Woo! I did it! I won the election! All right, man! Hell yeah! Woo! Yeah, Instagram, you're the best. I love that you're owned by Facebook. Woo! Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, you're the best! Woo! Screw you, France, I'm emperor now! Oh, shit. I forgot to tell my wife. My wife, Charlotte. Facebook, you're more traditional. Can you be my wife, Charlotte? Yeah? Okay. Charlotte. Hi, honey. Hey, did you hear the news? You didn't hear the news? I won the election! I'm the new emperor! And, Charlotte, may I call you Empress? Don't be jealous, Mom. Empress, yes. Woo! Look at that. Empress to my emperor. Oh, you have a big head, Charlotte. Well, it still looks like it fits. Oh, you look so beautiful, baby. Sorry, Mom. And look, honey. They sent me my new threads today, they just came from Amazon Prime. I love Amazon Prime. They treat their workers so well. Oh, this cloak. There we go. So, Charlotte, do I look like enough of an emperor to you? Yeah? Oh, and, Charlotte, my name is no longer Max. Oh, no. Oh, no. My name now is Maximiliano. And you are no longer Charlotte. You are Carlota, la mujer más bonita del mundo. Maximiliano y Carlota will take over the world. I can't wait. Look, they even gave me a welcoming card from the Mexican people. It came with my package. Those people are so friendly. They're really friendly. A welcoming card for winning an election? Dear Maximiliano. Oop, that's me. They even got the O right. Your election was a fraud and the voters were given false ballots. You'll be tried by treason to the Mexican Empire and shot by firing squad. You will be the last ever emperor of Mexico. Sinceramente, Benito Juarez. P.S. Your beard looks stupid. What an animal that guy is. There's no way to congratulate someone for winning an election fair and square. I think we have a case of sour grapes here. You know what they make with sour grapes, don't you? Wine! Oh, what's that? Wham, wham, wham. Oh, Benito, buddy, I think that's the wambulance coming for you. Hey, Benito, if you're out there, you sniveling little shitbag, I'll have you tried for treason for threatening the Mexican Empire, and I'll put your head on a spike so everyone can see your beardless face to see what a real traitor looks like. Viva Mexico! I mean, what? I'm sorry, Charlotte, I'm sorry. That letter just really got to me. A beard is a very important part of any man. I started to grow my beard when I was only 5 years old. Yes, I know I had no stubble on my face, but still, I made the decision to grow my beard. Yes, there's no hair coming forth from my face, but I made the decision. I said to myself, Maximilian, one day you'll have the greatest beard ever to grace Europe. Your beard will stretch from the Himalayas to the coast of Russia to the rivers of France. Your beard will be like the Colossus of Rhodes, the hanging gardens of Babylon, the hanging beard of Austria. I was determined. But when I turned 18, I became concerned. I had no hair on my face. Nothing. I tried everything. I tried ointments prescribed by the doctors. I tried praying to God. I even tried a beard visualization technique of visualizing a beard on my face, but the visualization failed every time. My beard dream was coming to a humiliating defeat. But then, one day, oh, how I shall remember that day, a hair came forth from nothing. It was this hair, actually. It came forth from nothing. And it was immaculate beard conception. And I knew that from this hair, more would grow. And more and more and more and more and more. Until one day, I would achieve one of the greatest achievements of any man's life. A full beard. It's pretty good though, right? It looks pretty good, right? I can't even, okay, good. A full beard. Act 2, the Emperor goes to Mexico. Oh my God, what a beautiful country this is. Wow. Oh, Carlota. Carlota, take a whiff of that air. Ooh, does that taste like Emperor air to you? Oh, and look how productive the people are. My God. They make such productive things they have here. It's oh my God. It's a lamp. Wow, they must be lamp factory makers over here. It wobbles a little bit, but they're still... Wow. And look at this. Look at this, honey. Look. Oh, it's a candle. They probably make this in their factories there. Wow. Simply marvelous. Simply freaking marvelous. Oh, and look, the peasants. Don't worry, Carlota. I will handle this. I just practiced Duolingo. I'm pretty good at this. I know they smell. Don't worry, honey. I know they smell. All right, here we go. Hola, paisanos. Soy Maximiliano. Does anyone here speak Austrian by chance? Excellent. Hello, it is me, your emperor. Now, can someone direct me to my castle? My castle. My castle, please. Carlota is very tired and she got seasick. Please, I need my... Okay, people. You seem to be confused as to I am... Okay, fear not. I have proof right here. I have proof. It's me. Don't worry. See? The beard. Notice the beard. The last... Oh, my God! There we are. It's me, the Emperor of Mexico. Okay, people, you still seem confused as to who I am. People, you voted for me, all right? There was an election. Don't you remember? Remember my slogan? Es Mexico mejor otra vez. Remember the hat? You love... Okay, I'll get the hat. Here we are. There you are. Remember the hat? You love the hat. Now I think we finally understand who I truly am. Excellent. Now, would anyone like to bring me tribute? Tribute. Okay, well, how do you give to tribute? Well, here you go. First, you can tribute me this way. This is how you give me tribute. This is the highest form of tribute that exists. There you go, Facebook. You got your granny glasses on there? Okay, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, people. Look, you're a very slow audience. It's almost like you don't exist, okay? But you know what? How about I bring you something as tribute, since you're just sitting there in your little laptop chairs spinning around? Huh? I'll bring you something as tribute. You see... I have studied your culture from afar. You see, I have assimilated. I've listened. What? This was popular in the 90s, people. Relax. Jeez. Come on, people. You love this music. This is your stuff. Los Tigres del Norte. Come on. Baile, 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 mis amigos. Oye, échame una caguama. Órale, güey. Baile. Come on, my friends. Come on. Oye, alguien me dijo que no, dos pies izquierdos, pero no me importa que dice la gente. Eso. Baile. Baile. Why are you dancing? Why are you dancing? No one's dancing. Okay, cut the music. It's me. Cut the music. What the hell is going on here? Carlota, what the hell's going on here? This wasn't supposed to happen. I'm sorry, babe. Like, they're supposed to be dancing. Don't look at me. This was supposed to be fun. This isn't fun at all. This sucks. Napoleon said this was going to be fun. He said to play the music. I played it, and they didn't even do anything. They just sat there and looked at me like I'm an idiot with a fake beard on my face. Can you get my mother? Can you get my mother? Mother. Oh, Mom, I just can't believe this is happening, Mom. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be fun. Now they're just staring at me. Oh, they're idiots. Stop looking at me, you idiots. No. Keep looking at me. God, Mother, go away. Go away, Mother. This is my moment. Keep looking at me. Because I'm the Emperor. Soy el Emperador. Soy el pinche Emperador de Mexico! Sometimes in the middle of the night, I wake up and I can see hordes of soldiers marching towards me. Hordes of soldiers marching against me with such hate, such hatred in their eyes, it chills me to my very soul. Sometimes at night, Carlota is asleep. Carlota, you are asleep. I wake up and I open one eye and a monster visits me. I don't know what it is. It's a monster. It's half dog or half cyclops. It visits me. And I can feel it breathing on the back of my neck, on the very hairs of the back of my neck. And I say, please stop breathing on the back of my neck. But it keeps breathing on the back of my neck. I say, please stop. It's really gross. There's a lot of saliva. But it keeps breathing on the back of my neck. And I turn around. And it's nothing, of course. Just the cold night air suffocating me. Oh, how suffocating it can be to live in a castle atop a hill. How suffocating this place has become. All the beautiful curtains and the silver-lined drop ceiling and the ornate glass tables and the gold-rimmed toilets. Do you know how cold gold can really be? You'd be surprised. You sit down expecting something great, but your fanny, your tush, is as cold as ice. Oh. Doubts start to creep in. Am I really emperor material? Was the vote a legitimate one? Is Franz truly the better brother? Let me tell you a story. I shall tell you a story. It's about an emperor. It's not me. His name is Emperor. One day this emperor took off his cloak. He took it off for it felt heavy and burdensome. And with it, the weight of his worries disappeared. He left his castle, which was atop a hill, and he walked into town to find out what the people truly thought of him and his rule. It was a long walk from the castle because we keep it away from the peasants. They're far away. Oh, ¿qué tal, paisano? Soy Jose. ¿Qué tal? Oye, ¿qué piensas sobre Maximiliano? He couldn't believe his ears. No, not Maximilian. Maximiliano, the emperor. What do you think of him? The people hated him and his rule. He wandered through the town, determined to find anyone that liked him, but everyone said the same thing, that he totally sucked. He grew sad and sit down on a cold rock and contemplated his life and why it sucketh so much, when all of a sudden an old lady visited him. Oh, Maximiliano, ¿qué tal? He couldn't believe it. She recognized him. Oh, ¿cómo me conociste, señorita? Oh, claro que te conocí por tu barba. She said she recognized him for his beard, which he was very famous for. Oh, gracias, señorita. Oye, Maximiliano, con cuidado. Un día vas a tener una grande decisión. Cortas tu barba o te mueres. She told Maximilian one day he would face a great decision, cut off his beard or die. The emperor responded as best as he could. Get out of here, you old hag! I'll never cut off this beard. I'd rather die anyway. Oh, Maximiliano, con cuidado. Hay un revolución. There's no lousy revolution. If there is anyway, I'll get out of here. Get out of there, you old drag. But suddenly, the emperor had a vision. He had a vision in the iPad in front of him. It was a vision of the giant head of Benito Juarez, laughing at him, and behind the head were hordes of soldiers marching against him. He grew terrified and started to pull at his beard. With every hair that came out, another soldier deserted him. He was growing anxious. He needed help. You there, you! Take this sword. It's bent, but it should still work. Take this sword and defend me with your life, Facebook. Come on, Mark. You, Instagram. Take this stick. Defend me with your life. You're a good man. You're a good man. Now, if anyone enters through that portal, kill them immediately. And tell me when it's safe. Is it safe to come out yet? Hello? Is it safe? Is it safe to come out yet? Is it safe? Is it safe? Is it safe? Is it safe? Instagram, is it safe? Is it safe? Oh, thank you for your service. We emperors are often faced with this sort of dilemma, a revolution on our hands. But we shall not succumb to the revolution. The revolution will not be tolerated, for we are emperors, and when faced with challenges, we must respond with might and strength and mighty strength. So now I will enact some new laws. Hello Parliament, General Stick, General Mace, Mother, Carlota, thank you for being here. Law number 1. Kids will not work anymore. I know they're little shits and you think you can extract labor from them, but seriously, child labor is not cool. Alright, no more kids working. 2, no one works more than 80 hours a week. 80 hours a week? That's insane. Everyone should work as long as an emperor does. And for me, that's about 35 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on the show and whether people like Mom or not. 3, torture is not okay. I forbid all torture. 4, men with beards shall be given respect. Children will not pull at their beards. Kids will not pull at them and say, Mira, hay un animal que está creciendo en su cara. This is not a freaking animal. This is freaking beautiful, so get over yourself just because you can't grow it, kid. 5, no one will make fun of people for dancing incorrectly. We all dance differently. Some of us dance with rhythm, and some of us dance other ways. 6, no one will make fun of someone who forgets to rub in their sunscreen all the way. Sometimes sunscreen absorbs into the skin, sometimes it leaves a white film on one's face. It's not nice to say, Mira, hay una espectra pintando su cara. I did not know it was not fully rubbed in before the meeting began. 7, my name is Maximiliano. It's not Maxi, it's not Maxi, it's not no mommies, it's Maximiliano. And lastly, 8, all individuals forming a part of armed bands shall be judged in the military by the courts. If found guilty, they will be condemned to capital punishment. In other words, either you're with me or I'm going to kill you. Those are the new laws. Now bring me the list of revolutionaries. I have it right here. These are the revolutionaries. Thank you, sir. It's my imaginary goblin. All right, we have here Bertolt, death. Life. I had a good lunch. Death, 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 life, life, death, death. God damn it, death. Ow! Ow! My wrist hurts. Ow! Oh, God damn, Mother, can you massage my wrist how you used to do when I was a child? Yeah, that's just like it. That was just it. Ow! How many of these damn revolutionaries do I have to kill until they get the idea? What am I supposed to do? Give up? Give up? You know Napoleon? That little shitbag who got me into this mess in the first place? Oh, he sent me a missive the other day, and he said for me and Carlota to GTFO. And I'm like, GTFO your face, Napoleon. This is my country. I'm not going anywhere. And he said, whoa, Max, we, the French army, are leaving, and you and Carlota, for your own safety, need to GTFO or get the heck out of here. And I'm like, Napoleon, I'm not going anywhere. This is my country. But seriously, Carlota, you should totally GTFO and go to Europe and raise up an army and come back and support me, just like you always do. And babe, promise me one thing. Don't go crazy. Just say it. She's going to go crazy. She flew out yesterday. One way. It's turbulence. But me? Go back? Go back? Go back where? To Austria? Back to my older bro, Franz? Oh, hey, Franz, it's good to see you. Yeah, it's just me again, Maxie Jr. Huh? What? Oh, yeah, I'm no longer emperor. I'm just back to being your little brother. What? Oh, the weather? Oh, the weather was just fantastic. But it's great to be here in cold, miserable Austria. Huh? Yeah, I'll probably just go back into the Navy. Yeah, just back into the Navy. Just back into the Navy. In life, you don't go back. You go forward. That's life. Even if I could go back, I wouldn't anyway. We emperors, we are part of a grand lineage. History shuffles us and sweeps us. Some of us rise to the top and some of us are thrown into the dustbin. But one thing is for sure. We are emperors. Once an emperor, always an emperor. Get up. And I promise you this. There will always be emperors. Some of them may look different. Some of them may be disguised. Some of them may have a beard on their face. Some of them may not, although the bearded ones generally are more trustworthy. Maybe they'll be total stable geniuses or total freaking lunatics. Who knows? The only thing I know is that there will always be emperors. You can't stop this. We are indestructible. Come on. You cut off one head, another one pops off. Cut off another head, another one pops up. Cut off another head, another one. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Carlota can. You can't. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Oh, you can't touch. Oh, you can't touch. You can't. You can't touch this. So needless to say, I was very surprised when I was no longer an emperor. Act 3, the fall of Maximiliano. I didn't see it coming. Honest to God, I didn't see it coming. But someone else did. Benito freaking Juarez. Yeah, so while I was out there, reforming the country for all the better, he was out there on the prairie raising up some army. And not only that, the Americans started to support him as well. Yeah, they lost some arms depots near the border. The Americans secretly getting involved with a foreign war. Unbelievable. So they help prop up this Benito jerk, who is a lawyer, by the way. Ugh, I hate lawyers. So because he's a lawyer, he's like, oh, Maximiliano's not the legitimate emperor of Mexico because he's not even Mexican. I'm like, so what? So what if I'm not even Mexican? Yeah, I'm not 100% Mexican, but who even knows what that is anymore anyway? Yeah, I'm not 100%, but did you see this beard? See this beard? Show me one governor around here with a beard like this. You can't? Nope. I mean, look at people. I offered him the olive branch. I was going to give him a toke from the peace pipe. I said to him, Benito, baby, I'll make you prime freaking minister if you cut off this nonsense. And you know what he said to me? Well, I don't either because my Spanish is not very good, but suffice to say, it was not very nice. So, as I said, I was chilling in my castle with all my really progressive reforms around me. I mean, people, this is good stuff. Here, I'm refusing to give property back to the Catholic Church. You can't get behind that. Here, look, people, I'm making the Catholic Church pay taxes. Not even the Americans do that, okay? I'm ending child labor, okay? I mean, come on. I'm building an avenue down the middle of the city and calling it La Reforma. So not only am I building streets, I'm reforming streets too. Who can't get behind that? So anyway, I'm in my castle asleep when Benito bursts into my bedroom and I'm like, Benito, couldn't you freaking knock? Because what if I was sleeping naked? And he doesn't say shit. He just waves his guards over and they drag me away. I'm like, could you grab my beard oil? It's over there. Or some of my really progressive reforms, you're probably going to take those later and adopt them and act like they're your idea the whole time, which they did. And Benito then comes and he says, Max, you're being tried for treason to the Mexican Empire and going to be shot by firing squad. So I'm like, that's just great. Great. Yep. So no longer an emperor anymore. Just back to being little old Maxie Jr. Stupid Max. Stupid Max face. Stupid Maxie pad face. I have to admit, I got down on myself in that prison cell. It was cold and shitty, and I was going to die. But I wasn't going to die like one of you. No offense, I wasn't going to die like a tradesperson or a butcher or whatever stupid people do for stupid money. I was going to die like an emperor. They could never take that away from me. But then, in the middle of the night, my buddy Felix, he sneaks into my prison cell. He says, Max, we gotta wait for you to escape. I'm like, Felix, that's fantastic. Let's blow this popsicle stand. He's like, Max, but there's one thing you're not going to like. And I'm like, really? Is it about that time at the bar, Felix? Because that happens. We're friends. No, listen, man. If you want to escape unrecognized, you have to shave off your beard. And I'm like, shave what? This is me. Shave what? This is me. Say that again. Shave what? Shave what? This is what I did. This is what I did. This is what I did. Are you totally crazy? I'll never shave off this beard. And he can see like I'm totally enraged and stuff. So he's like, but Max, don't you want to go home? 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 This is my home. The thing they don't tell you about the day you die is that it's like any other day. It really is. It was just another sunny day in Mexico. Not a cloud in the sky. They came in and read us our last rites. I was with my two faithful generals, General Sword and General Mace. Thank you for your service. The priest came in and everything. And it got me thinking. I was only 34 years old. Not that old, but not that young either. I mean, what would have happened if I had chosen to escape? Would I have lived with Charlotte on some seaside cottage and finally had a son of my own, Maxie Jr., and watch as he grew to look more and more like me every day and even grew his own beard, and we'd read fairy tales in bed while eating cotton candy at night until we're blue in the face? Nah, I don't need that. I don't need that. I choose being an emperor, just as Napoleon chose me. It was destiny. They led us one by one, my two faithful generals in front and behind. I went and found the guy that was supposed to shoot me, and I told him I'd pay him good money if he didn't shoot me in the face. No. It wasn't vanity. It's just I wanted my mother to see me one last time. That one's for you, Ma. I love you too. The funny thing about walking to your death is that everything just sort of slows down. Hola. Soy Maximiliano. And then everything speeds up, and I can see they don't really want to kill me, and I can see in their eyes all this hatred, but they don't really want to kill me, and I can see that war is all full of this, and that history is full of this, and all of us, there's droughts, plagues, famines, wars that shake the earthquake like hell, neighborhoods splitting apart, and then all of us are part of this, thousands and thousands of years of history buried beneath us, thousands and thousands of years of firing squads, disparamos sus balas, y la gente nunca van a entender, and beneath us the poppies bloom after the battlefield, and all hope is never lost. And we emperors in this moment realize that we are no longer emperors, but just pawns with really nice clothes, but pawns nonetheless. And despite everything that we've been told, we are human, and our heart beats just like the most common peasant dies at old age, and whether it's time, the executioner that waits in the wings for the play to end, to come to its final apocalyptic collapse. If you're lucky, if you're very lucky, your last words will never be forgotten. I forgive everyone, and I ask everyone to forgive me. May my blood, which is about to be shed, be for the good of the country. Viva Mexico! Viva la independencia! The rifle shook. My face remained intact. They embalmed my body and they displayed it in Mexico City. Everyone wanted to see the Emperor of Mexico. And I have to tell you one thing though. The beard looked freaking great. It was like that jojoba oil. That stuff really works wonders. And the thing is crazy is after you die, your hair keeps growing. So the beard just got longer and longer and longer. It was like my beard dream was really coming to fruition. After my death, my wife Charlotte, or Carlota, she went totally insane and ended up in an asylum. I know, it sucks. Oh well. At least I died like an emperor. And then they sent me back home. Well, to Austria. What they thought was my home. But that's not my home. Where you die is your home. And for me, it's Mexico. You can find me there. I'm serious. You can go down La Reforma. It's the biggest avenue in Mexico City. Yeah, I built that. Well, not with my own hands, but still I had the idea and I kind of approved the blueprints. And you can find my old house, the castle of Chapultepec. It's on top of a hill. I live there. Yeah, it was awesome. You can find me there, waiting the cavalry of time, the last emperor of Mexico. Thank you so much for joining me on this evening, The Last Emperor of Mexico. If you enjoyed the show, I do accept donations. My donations can be right here. It's pinned there. Anything really helps. I really appreciate it. I will say that I miss everybody. I'm doing these shows as a way of getting through this time and hopefully to entertain some people. I will be doing another show, I believe, in 2 weeks from the same living room. Please join me for that. I also have a show this Sunday at 9 p.m., which you can see on my Instagram. Sorry, Facebook. You're done for that one. On my Instagram at 9 p.m. this Sunday, April 19th. I'll be doing a comedy show with 8 different comics. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to perform for you. I look forward to the day when we can see each other again. Good night.